So now the other component of this is the current experience. So what we're looking at, the next one is the directors and the CEOs' current board memberships. So not the past, but how many boards they serve on at the time of the IPO. And what we actually expect here is negative synergies. And the reason is that, while it sounds wonderful, the person is getting a lot of experience making contacts, but there has to be a limit to which, how many boards a person can serve on and be productive, because of the substantial time costs that are involved. It does take substantial amount of time to prepare, to understand the company. I mean, we're also talking about a company that's going public, so there's the size, there's the complexity. And we also know that, at least historically, directors are sometimes tempted. It is prestigious to serve on multiple boards, so they may accept the invitations, but they may not always deliver, what they're supposed to do. They may not even show up at the meeting. So in that sense, this could be detrimental, but again, going back to the interaction, what we are asking is, okay, if overextension of board via multiple board memberships can have negative effects, then what would be the consequences of coupling that with an overcommitted CEO, right? So in other words, what we are actually end up arguing is that this could be a highly toxic combination. You have a distracted CEO working with a distracted board. And in that sense, we actually argue, and I might, again, I think sometimes it helps to give a couple of numbers just as an example, like on average in the sample, the directors are serving on average 1.43 boards. So let's say one board on average, okay? So imagine that goes up to 3, okay, serving on 3 boards. Think of it from the CEO's point of view. CEO, on average in this sample, serves on 2 boards. Imagine that goes up to 3, that goes up to 4. I mean, this is the guy, this is the person who is driving the company through the transition period. So, and we do have also some evidence from the literature that, whenever you have that, trust is broken, the CEO and the board can actually start blaming each other for everything that's going wrong in the company. So it can initiate dysfunctional governance cycles as well. So in this particular one, I think just to kind of make sure, the previous one was the past experience. This one is the current number of board appointments that we predict is going to have actually negative synergies, meaning that it actually is going to inflate IPO price.